Every anime you love, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, The God of High School, are all inspired by the same ancient mythological story, The Journey to the West. And I'm going to tell you what The Journey to the West is. It's a 2,000-page Chinese epic that reads like a 16th century Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Seriously. And the cast is as follows. Sun Wukong, an immortal, super powerful Monkey King who's essentially One Punch Man, except that he can also Kage Bunshin like Naruto, shapeshift like he ate all the Zoan devil fruits in the world, flies on a cloud like Goku, wields a staff like Son Goku, and essentially has his own Sharingan, all-seeing eyes that see through every trickery. He's basically the blueprint of all shonen, but he's not actually the main character of The Journey to the West, because that would be Tang San Zhang, a monk that's tasked with bringing Buddhism to the East, but who's essentially kidnapped all the time. So he needs the Monkey King protecting him along with the other three companions, two super powerful demons and a dragon transformed into a horse. And their adventures are epic, with a capital epic. The Journey to the West starts with Buddha writing 3 baskets worth of Buddhist scriptures, the so-called Tripitaka. These scriptures can literally redeem anyone, no matter how evil, no matter how ignorant, so it is vital that these scriptures are delivered to Andrew Tate to the East. Obviously, Buddha is too busy to make the journey himself, so he orders Kuan Yin, a deity, to travel to the East and tell someone to come all the way to the West to get the scriptures from Buddha and bring them back to the East. Because efficiency. Seriously though, a human struggling through this journey is the path of enlightenment that these scriptures are essentially all about. So the deity Kuan Yin can't simply deliver these scrolls herself, which is why when she arrives in the East, she singles out Tang San Zhang as the chosen monk, because this man is so Boy Scout, he makes Superman look like the Punisher. For real. Of course, Tang San Zhang accepts the holy mission to retrieve the Tripitaka and also adopts the name Tripitaka for himself. So, newly named Tripitaka, formerly known as Tang San Zhang, leaves China to commence his journey to the West with an entourage of faithfuls who all get killed immediately. Like, seriously, right off the bat, the group is kidnapped by demons and they eat everybody. That's a pretty good start. The reason they kidnap and eat everybody is because they believe eating monks, especially Tang San Zhang, who is so holy and so Buddhist, will make them immortal. But of course, The Journey to the West is 2,000 pages long, so no, the main character is not eaten here. Kuan Yin herself intervenes to free Tripitaka because it would be a bad look if her chosen one died immediately. Like, how's she gonna explain that to Buddha? I saw the guy that was gonna get the scripture, he did. The Tripitaka continues his journey alone, traumatized because everybody got eaten, and just him on a horse. Since everybody's dead, it's a good thing that the next person he comes across is an immortal companion, the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, who was waiting for Tripitaka, the chosen one, for 500 years while trapped under a mountain due to reasons that I explain in this video. Tripitaka is the chosen one, and he's allowed to take off the golden seal that traps Sun Wukong under the mountain. And Tripitaka does do so, and the Monkey King busts out of the mountain, easy, no sweat. And from now on, everybody that tries to kidnap or eat Tripitaka, which is everyone they come across, gets killed by Sun Wukong. Seriously, the Monkey King literally kills the next group of demons that they come across. And Tripitaka, being Buddhist and all, isn't about dead humans, so he uses a magical tool given to him by Kuan Yin to control the Monkey King. A golden and irremovable headband that will shrink at Tripitaka's command and thus can render the Monkey King useless. So with Sun Wukong effectively leashed, Tripitaka can control him, and the journey continues until an enormous river dragon eats the horse. Sun Wukong fights the dragon, and they realize that it was originally ordered by Kuan Yin to help Tripitaka on his journey. She just forgot to mention that. As an apology for eating the horse, the dragon turns into a white horse so Tripitaka can get his right back, which is needed because apparently Sun Wukong doesn't like sharing his flying cloud. Now the group is only missing 2 more members to be complete. The 2 powerful demons, Shu Baiji and Sha Wu Jing, a pig demon and a sand demon commonly known as Pixie and Sandy. Both demons, like the dragon horse, are mass murdering enemies turned accomplices. Just typical anime stuff. Pixie is a demon terrorizing a village by stealing and eating all their women, and Sandy is an evil, murderous desert river demon. but they both joined Tripitaka after getting their ass beat by Sun Wukong. From here on out, the entire Journey to the West is literally 16th century anime, and I couldn't mean this literally more literally. The common theme is that every major mountain or river they need to cross, every village they pass, turns into a whole arc, because it is always a demon's domain. The arcs then follow the same pattern. Tripitaka is constantly kidnapped, usually due to someone wanting to eat him. And Sun Wukong, who is all powerful and can beat up everybody, is constantly and conveniently incapacitated by either being trapped, blinded, or by some other plot device just so he doesn't go all One Punch Man. So usually, Sandy and Pigsy do the minor fighting until Sun Wukong is freed from whatever trickery had him out of commission and beats up the main boss. But Journey to the West is not all about fighting. In between, there are some beautiful arcs with serious filler vibes, like Tripitaka having a meditating contest with demons, or Sun Wukong having an immortality contest against other immortals, in which everybody tests their immortality by being beheaded, boiled, having their heart removed. My personal favorite arc in Journey to the West is what I call the pregnancy arc. The gang is stranded in a village made up of only women who reproduce by drinking from a river that magically gets them pregnant. Tripitaka and Pigsy accidentally drink from the river and get sick and pregnant. So Sandy and Sun Wukong have to break into a mountain containing a well with water that makes you unpregnant, but the well is guarded by a greedy demon who charges an outrageous amount of money for the water. I love it. I love it. Mind you, this is all truly the plot of an ancient Chinese book from the 16th century, yet this all sounds like the summary of an anime. That's exactly why this is the greatest piece of ancient writing ever. Journey to the West is honestly quirkier than One Piece and every bit as creative. And the story even has your typical the group falls apart arc, like Nico Robin and Sanji leaving the Straw Hats. In Journey to the West, it's when a white bone spirit demon shapeshifts into a beautiful woman to kidnap and eat Tripitaka. The demon fools everybody except for Sun Wukong, who uses his powerful eyes to see through the disguise and kills the demon. But all that the rest of the group saw was Sun Wukong killing a young woman. They didn't see that that was a demon, so now a huge argument breaks out and Sun Wukong is unable to make them see the true nature of the woman, the demon that he can see with his eyes. They don't believe him, so he is exiled as an evil murdering monkey. And in his exile, Sun Wukong returns to his home, the Monkey Kingdom, only to find out that in his absence, it's been overrun and all the monkeys were enslaved. So now he retakes his whole kingdom and just rages and destroys everybody that dared lay a hand on this kingdom. And after that, he naturally goes back to the group. This is quality anime stuff. This is epic. And you think that no one could have made this up back then, but Wu Chang'an did 500 years ago as a means to show us how great Buddhism is, and dare I say, did a pretty good job. Of course, all these episodic adventures ultimately serve the purpose of the group growing closer, stronger, reflecting and overcoming their inner demons, their inner fears and more on their way to meeting Buddha at the end of the journey and then bringing the scriptures and thus enlightenment to the East and ultimately being rewarded with Buddhahood for their deeds, for their journey. I love the Journey to the West, man. And there are so many tales in it that are worth their own video. Some are epic, like a tiger demon who rips off his own skin and throws it over a rock to confuse Sun Wukong while he kidnaps Tripitaka. Some are ridiculous, like a giant chicken fighting a scorpion demon. Most involve Tripitaka getting kidnapped or eaten, like the one where he's kidnapped to be married, but is saved from this forced marriage by getting kidnapped away from his kidnapper by a demon that wants to first marry and then eat him. If you want me to do more videos on these tales from Journey to the West and go in more detail on the awesomeness, then please do let me know in a comment, but also drop a comment on which anime or manga this video has made you realize that it's inspired by Journey to the West, because I want to know them all. I want to see. Journey to the West was super influential, that's for sure. And